Hello and welcome to Circulate by CDA with me, Stuart Aldis. Today we're going to be talking about email marketing. Now, most people receive email into their inbox all of the time. So why is email marketing so effective? And if you think about email marketing, it's probably one of the oldest forms now of digital marketing. Think about email marketing. When you go to a website and you leave your data for email marketing communication, you are asking that company to send you marketing material. And that's why it's so powerful, because you're not sending out messages to people that are not interested in your services or your products. You're sending it to people that have expressly consented and asked you to send that email marketing. Now, we see many business owners that have data capture on their website, and they have an email capturing their footer of the website, or a pop-up on their website capturing that content, and they leave that data just to sit there. And that's criminal. You really need to start targeting. If people are asking to get content from you, then you must send that content. It's an easy to exploit market because these people have opted in to get your content. Now, there's many ways you can do email marketing and many platforms. The most common and most popular platforms are things like MailChimp, Campaign Monitor, and you may have heard about it. There's hundreds of them. MailChimp is probably one of the most probably well known. So here's a tip about using these platforms. If you have an application over here, such as your mobile app or your social media channels or your website, the first thing to do with any email marketing tool is to integrate the two together. So as people leave their data on your website, you don't have to copy and paste it. You can put it goes straight into your email marketing list. And the great thing about doing that is when you enter that data, these mail platforms like MailChimp and Campaign Monitor will email the customer and ask them to double opt in, making sure the data that you've got in your database is completely GDPR compliant, and making sure the data is valid as well, so you don't end up with lots of spam email addresses, because at the end of the day you don't want to be wasting your marketing time sending out to thousands and thousands of spam email addresses. So connect the two together so it's a seamless flow for the customer. As I said, there's many platforms out there, and most of them integrate very easily with most of the common content management systems. So think about that integration. When you are sending out emails, think about personalization. If you have a database and you have people's names, i.e. their first name and their email address, send it to hi Stuart, hi Mark, hi Sarah. Don't just say hi at the top of the email. That's very basic personalization. You can go far more in your personalization. If you know people look at particular services or products on your website, you can tailor the content around those. You can send it out to one email list. You can send everybody a separate email based on their search criteria. These tools now are so complex and so powerful, they give you that power to be able to do it. Think about how your email looks as well. In today's world, people are not using one device to read their emails. There's some very scary statistics that over 60% of emails are first read on a mobile device nowadays. So think about how your email looks on both desktop applications such as Microsoft Outlook, or Mail on Mac. Think about how it looks on an iPad. Think about how it looks on an Android tablet. Think about how it looks on a smartphone. With websites in today's world, we can adapt them. It's called responsive design, where we can change the amount of columns in a website to shrink down into columns for mobile devices. We can do exactly the same with emails. Make sure you have a good template that's adaptable. What you don't want to be doing is spending all your time creating code to create email templates, when really you need one template which you can just say, I want this section, this section, this section. And those sections could be, there's two graphics next to each other, one big banner graphic, two columns of text. So whoever builds your templates for you, make sure they're built in a way that are adaptable and easy for you to change, so you don't have to keep mucking about with programming code. As a marketeer, you should be focused on the content, not the programming. When you send out, make sure you track. Make sure you understand what people are doing. Make sure you do A/B testing to understand that if you change the content from this to this, you get a higher open rate. Key metrics for you to consider is, the size of your database, how many people receive the email, how many people open the email, and how many people click through from the email to whatever your call of action is. And remember, when they click through to the call to action, whether it's to your website or to the App Store to download an app, make sure that the user journey is optimized. so that you're not wasting time sending out email marketing if what they're clicking through to is not optimized to perform. Think about targeting and think about the personalization in those emails as well. I said that earlier, it's so important to get good engagement. Think about how you can attract new data. So at a very minimum, have data capture on your assets such as your social media channels, your websites, pop-ups, offers, promotions, sign up and save if you're in subscription or e-commerce, or offers and promotions if you're B2B. Think about how you can get that engagement to acquire that data capture. Think about the frequency that you're going to send your emails as well. One thing we don't ever want to do is to come across in a spam way. There's brands that have sent me emails constantly, day after day after day, and they send so many emails that I just completely disengage, hit delete or unsubscribe to that data. Think about the frequency that works for you. Please make sure when you do email marketing that you are GDPR compliant, and you must make sure you have an unsubscribe option on that email as well. It's very important, so you're on the legal side of doing email marketing. If you'd like any more information or any more tips or tricks, please feel free to instant message me. And if you want some more information about the email templates I spoke about earlier, please give me a call. Please, in the meantime, take care. Thank you for watching and stay safe. Thanks.